So there's a couple of ways to become an American. American citizenship is granted to anyone born in the US. So someone could come on a vacation, which is common, and have a baby, and that baby is automatically an American citizen. And so they may go back to their country, but at the age of any time they want, actually, they get an American passport, they are American. They're welcome back into our country, to their country. You can also come into the country through lots of different ways and become a legal permanent resident. And if you are a legal permanent resident, you have the right after 5 years to apply to naturalize as an American citizen. If you've married an American citizen and are a legal permanent resident, you can apply after 3 years. In order to become an American citizen, you need to be able to speak English and write English well. Unless you're over a certain age, then we actually forego that desire, so you have to be upwards of 70. And you have to pass a civics test, essentially an American history test, and then you are invited to become an American. And it's a pretty exciting.
But the list of the questions you may get for the test, you can look it up on the internet, right?
You can look it up on the internet.
So,
internet. You can go to a class.
Yeah.
We in the city of New York offer lots of classes. In fact, across the country, across the US, citizenship is a very big deal for us. So we offer civics classes across the country. You can today go home and type in US citizenship test, and you'll get everything you wanted to know about the 100 questions you might get on the test. So it's available all the time, everywhere.
But these civic classes, it's not only history, American history, or I mean, here in Belgium we also have inburgeringscursussen, which again it's difficult to translate this, but it would mean how to become a citizen actually. And they also take people to administration buildings and make them comfortable with that. They help them to find their way in Antwerp or Belgium or Flemish society. Do you do those things, or is it only history, theory?
Right. So for the civics class, it's just history. It's just learning about American history. For what you're articulating, we, the government, don't do that, actually, but we rely on our community partners. The community-based organizations really are the folks who help our immigrant communities really understand and navigate services in the city.
But it's not required. It's how many, or what would be the percentage of people who would take such a course, or I don't know?
Oh, the civics classes?
Not the civics classes, the other thing you were referring
to. I think it depends.
That's just a minority
sometimes,
problem.
yeah, and I think sometimes it's actually done. We'll have someone looking for public assistance or for some cash assistance for something, for housing, and an organization might send an advocate with them, someone who is their. The best word I could think about is sort of a social worker or a caseworker who will go with that person and show them how to get there, how to navigate the process. That was my first job, actually, out of college. So I did that for a couple of years. So it's a very common phenomenon to sort of accompany people on these appointments.